Guys, Nikki here. I just got out of a mammogram, so I figured it was a good time to do another update. It's been a while. Actually, this appointment went really well. I wanted to strangle the woman I had last year, and this one was very gentle. She was super short, so she had to like hop up and try to like grab my boob to push it into the machine. It was quite funny. But anyways, today is day 24 of being off of thyroid meds. And I have to say I'm still doing really, really, really well. Hey Larry, hey Rebecca. I mentioned back when I first came off the med, I was sitting at about 185 pounds. And I got down to 179 one day. But I've been coasting right around like 180 point something for about a week now. And right now, while I really, really, really want to get down to 160, 165, I need to make sure that I'm healing as well. And that's going to come from taking in a lot of healthy fats, taking in a lot of protein, and just letting my body heal, do what it needs to do to repair. Because it's possible to repair your thyroid, it's possible to repair hormone function, all the while eating a good diet. And that means animal-based diet. I'm still taking a little bit of carbs. I decided to drop them way down. I feel so much better. Digestion is better. Overall sleep is better. Marla, hi. Unfortunately, my partner's out of town, so sleep hasn't been the greatest. You know, usually when you're shoving someone out the door for a little bit, it's like, oh, I got the whole bed, but, it's not as easy for me. But, I've, have a lot of exciting things going on, which I'll mention at another time, but, hi, thank you. It's, been, quite the journey this last few days, a week and a half or so. So it's hard to tell what's going on because my energy is hyped up. I feel more hyped up. I feel really good. I'm getting more things done during the day. And again, this is all just from some minor changes over the last week. Can't really tell what's doing what. I'm still off all my supplements, off the thyroid med, as I mentioned. I brought my testosterone down to from about 16 milligrams a week. I've now cut that in half, and I'm not sure if it's because things are processing slower or staying in my system longer. But I feel like I don't need as much testosterone, which is awesome. I was noticing some more increased side effects. And I just I dropped that a little bit to see how that affects me. And then, that could also be a sleep factor, so I don't really know. I think I'll know a little bit better in the next couple of weeks if that has had any major impact. Strength is still off the charts. Everything is going well in the gym, getting my cardio done. No issues there. I'm trying to get more steps in throughout the day. I can't wait till this weather breaks so I can get outside. One thing that I really, really enjoyed that I know that helped with my weight loss over the summer was actually walking after meals. That's going to really allow what you're eating to be absorbed into the body, to utilize any kind of carbohydrates that you're using. It helps with digestion and just circulating all that nutrition through your body faster. And I'm hoping that I can get back to that. I'm taking in 3 meals a day, which is very comfortable for me. Sometimes 2, it just depends. With my energy levels being higher, my appetite has changed. I'm getting in plenty of protein throughout the day. Right now I'm averaging between, I'd say, 175 and over 200 grams. I'm not particularly doing intuitive eating right now. I'm still tracking everything. Hey. And I want to see correlations between sleep, weight, water intake, food intake, macros, all of those things. I want to make sure that I'm documenting as much as possible so that I can know what I need to do going forward. And again, I don't know what's going on inside my body right now outside of, just feeling better, and being more energetic. I shit, we're, 3 weeks in, right? So I don't know, maybe I'll go the extra 3 weeks. If I decide that maybe I'll actually end up getting off the testosterone fully, I'll give myself, I don't know, maybe 4 more. We'll see. I'm just curious. I love blood work. I love looking at labs. I love reading them. I love getting them. And I love all things blood. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just go ahead and get it done at 6 weeks. One thing I am going to do, because my doctor, my nurse practitioner also has labs to run. And some more of the research I'm doing, now that I'm in perimenopause, I want to see where my progesterone is at. And if you're not familiar with the female cycle, progesterone usually is produced after ovulation. So I actually even have ovulation sticks. So that, I just wanted to make sure that I am ovulating, because if you don't, you're not producing progesterone. And that can lead to a whole host of issues that you might not even realize you have going on, or it could actually explain some of the symptoms you do have that you are wondering what's going on. And I think from the urine stick that I use, that it did show that I was going to, basically you do a pee stick, and if you get 2 red marks on the stick, you'll be ovulating within the next 24 to 48 hours. And my goal with the next set of blood work is to get that done after I ovulate, because I want to see where my progesterone is at and to make sure that I'm producing enough. Again, I want to get all the things checked, and I think that's the best time for me to figure out what my hormones are doing, and to see if estrogen's doing anything crazy. And then, being on testosterone therapy, it does affect the other hormones. And that's kind of why I'm debating if I want to come off completely. And feeling the way that I'm feeling, even by reducing what I've, the low amount that I was already on, I think that I will be okay. But we'll see. We'll see what sleep does. We'll see what my skin does. We'll see what my body composition does, my strength, my sex drive. All these things are produced from, having a good level of testosterone. And I don't want that to change, but it hasn't yet. And anytime I've taken any performance enhancing supplements and drugs, I'm very sensitive to them. And with that, I will take it out. I will drop it. I will do whatever. I am all about getting the best response with the minimalist amount of dosages of anything. I don't work with, many competitors anymore, so that's not such a huge thing for me to have to worry about as far as competition. But for all my women, a lot of them are going to hormone clinics and they're getting their labs checked, and it's been pretty miraculous for a lot of them. Yes, yeah. So yeah, being a female, having a low level test has been amazing. When I got tested about 4 or 5 years ago, I believe the blood test for free testosterone for women, I believe the range was like between 7 to 20. I'm not sure the units, but I was not even registered. Like, it wasn't even showing anything for free testosterone. And it just went right along with how I was feeling. And as soon as I got on that, oh my God, it made a world of difference. But now, 4 or 5 years past, it's like, okay, my body's changing in different ways. My needs are changing in different ways. Let's go ahead and start with that clean slate, if that's possible. But I'm really trying to stay in tune with my body. My ultimate goal with this, physique speaking, is to get down to 160, to start to have some food freedom. I don't have that yet. I think as a competitor, it's really hard to get away from weighing your food, eating at specific times, counting your macros, all those things. So I don't really know my body yet in that regard. When kids are just starting to eat, it's amazing. They are the most intuitive, smart eaters until they start seeing Doritos. And for her, it's about the food. For me, it used to be, hey Dante, for me, it used to be about the food. I still, yeah, that's my update for, I don't know, it's been almost, what, a week and a half? So again, today is day 24. I think maybe the anxiety